guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title of this video today, why am I struggling with my words? As you can tell by the title of this video today, we are discussing some lifestyle favorites. Your girl has a few things that keeps her organized and keeps her focused throughout the years, so I wanted to share them with you. There's also some comfy things involved here, so I hope you enjoy it. Without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing is leggings. Good, comfortable things to wear are leggings. I use these all the time. These are actually thermal. These are the Adidas leggings I got them at Costco. They have a pocket. They were $23.99. But these ones are the Climate Light ones, so they have temperature controlling capabilities, if you will. So they're thermal. I also have long sleeve thermals by a different brand called Isotherm, and we need them in Canada, so naturally getting something trendy and cute like that popular Adidas legging and knowing it's a thermal and it keeps me warm is like a winner chicken dinner. So shout out to Adidas for making thermal pants because we need them over here on the rock. Then I have some like organizational favorites that I use all of the time for YouTube and just for my life. I have my planner and my notebook. Charlotte actually gifted this to me when she moved here and when she was here for a year, and I use it like all the time for video content planning. It's just an unlined notebook. This one actually has clouds printed on the inside. It's really pretty and I use it all the time, so thanks Lenny. But I do use that to keep track of like any videos I'm planning for the future or any ideas. It's basically like my creative journal and I love it. And then I also have a planner. This is my 2020 planner. I got it at Winners for $14.99 and it's by the brand Fringe. It's a 17-month planner. I love it. We'll just randomly go to a month. On the inside tabs, there's like a notes section, and then when you start the month off, you do it like on the inside, you have dates to remember or like birthdays, you put it on the first page, and then you have your block planner like so for the month, and then you flip it over again, and then every single week has like oh my god, I can't turn a page, send help, has a has some lines and stuff, and you can just write out everything you do. I use this all of the time to plan videos. That came in clutch over Vlogmas because I also did 2 videos a week for the month of December. There's a lot of holiday parties in December. Like I lived out of here and I corresponded it with iCal. I've talked about this 1,000 times, but all phones have an app. I use iCal on my phone and I just pop in everything I need to know in my calendar and it sends me reminders and it keeps me on top of my game, and I 10 out of 10 recommend taking the time to stay organized because guys, it's so important and people just don't do it and then they wonder why things don't get done. People who are always late are just dysfunctional. There is no excuse. Drives me crazy. I have family members like it and I tell them all the time they're so dysfunctional. If I can juggle a full-time job, Lola, all of my friendships, being a parent to an international student, and I'm responsible for their lives while they're in Canada, and did I say running 2 YouTube channels? I mean, what's everybody else's excuse? I'm never late. I'm always on time. If I'm late, it's not my fault. It has to do with like traffic and stuff. Over Vlogmas, there was a day I was late picking up a friend and I was stuck in bumper to bumper traffic for 45 minutes in the East End trying to leave Nan's house. And I felt horrible though. I was like off my game then for the rest of the day and it made me so mad. And my friend totally understood, but still it was just like merp. So anyway, bottom line is be organized for 2020, guys. Keep it together, invest in a planner, notebook, do all that stuff. And then I realized the other 2 things I want to talk about are in the kitchen. Please hold. The first one is a weekly calendar. We ain't gonna zoom in on this because there's some personal stuff on here, but I have a dry erase calendar that works really well during the week. I have everything on it I need to know. I also plan out my meal times on here so my student knows what we're eating during the week. If she can preheat anything before I come home, she'll do it. I'll just write it on this calendar so she doesn't forget, and it's great. It's a great little system and it works out well. Another thing I really wish the whole world would invest in is reusable straws. I'm still working on keeping them with me in the car 24 hours a day, but I've gotten a lot better. These ones are metal. I also have glass ones that I keep at home for smoothies. They just go great in the dishwasher, easy to clean, 10 out of 10 recommend. And then the other lifestyle thing is a good leak-proof reusable water bottle. I have 4 Contigo bottles. One is in my gym bag at all times, one is in my car, and one is at the office, and there's one that I keep at home. So I always have a water bottle with me. I never have to buy a plastic bottle. I can refill it wherever I am, and 90% of restaurants will refill for free as well. So invest in a good water bottle that doesn't leak, so you'll always have one. And then I have some dog mom, see what I did there? Favorites or suggestions for anyone out there with little dogs. Lola is 13, she'll be 14 in July, and we have a very rock hard system. Like, we don't veer from it. She's like half a cup of food in the morning, half a cup of food in the evening. She doesn't eat table scraps. Like, people ask me all the time, how do you have such a healthy dog? It's a lot of effort, time, and energy that goes into that, my friends. So my only complaint about having a little dog, they're a lot harder to brush their teeth because it's really hard to get like a small toothbrush for dogs. So I have things that I use. And one of them is this. This is a new bottle. We just picked this up. This is the Tropiclean Fresh Breath Made Easy No Brushing Clean Teeth Gel. So it helps with plaque and tartar, freshens breath, and it's naturally derived. So there's 120 plus applications in here. I put a little dot of the gel on my finger. I literally open Lola's mouth and I put it on her gums. She then like puts it all over her mouth with her tongue. I do it before bedtime. It is minty, so it definitely makes her sneeze. But we do this 2 to 3 times a week. This is like her 5th bottle. She uses it all the time. Now, that is not a replacement for proper teeth brushing, but I found this new thing. The mom in me is always doing research. This is a product called Plaque Off Powder. I got this at Global Pet Foods in St. John's. I don't know if it's available anywhere else. It is pricey. It's $24.99. This is basically a daily treatment for bad breath, tartar, and plaque. It's a little scary at first because you think it's not working and you think it's one of those wasted things. And then like after 21 days, like the plaque just comes off their teeth and falls out of their mouth. It's kind of cool. So as long as you're expecting it, don't freak out. It's recommended by vets. It's great for oral health. It comes with a scoop. It's essentially just dried seaweed. So Lola gets 1 scoop of this with her meal a day. So it's only 1 meal a day I give it to her. You pop it on the food and sprinkle it like putting sprinkles on a cupcake, I guess. But it's like super finely milled. Lola's a very picky eater, and she never said no to this. She ate it right away, and it's tasteless apparently. So it's just straight up seaweed. So if you're a dog mom struggling to keep your kids' teeth clean, 10 out of 10 recommend this. Small dogs and cats up to 25 pounds get 1.5 to 1 scoop a day. Medium-sized dogs, 25 to 50 pounds, 1 to 2 scoops a day. Large/giant dogs, 50 pound plus, 2 to 3 cups a day. It says store in cool, dry place, blah, blah, blah. There's no additives, sugars, or artificial preservatives. So this thing literally just lives in the dining room, on the back of the table, and I put it on Lola's food once a day. And I've seen great results, and I totally think everybody should try it if they have a dog teeth problem. The other thing that I have is a healing balm. We use different kinds. We've tried the Burt's Bees honey one. Lola likes it. I find the salt in the wintertime on her little paws tends to make her tender pads really dry. So we use something all the time. This one is by K9thenaturalway.ca. I'll try to find a website and link it down below. There is organic beeswax, coconut oil, olive oil, avocado oil, shea butter, calendula, marshmallow root, and vitamin A in this one. I just pop a little bit on my finger, put it on Lola's feet, and I mean, she's not a huge fan of it, but like, she doesn't like me at her feet, but she'll let me do it when her feet are dry. So it's another dog mom lifestyle hack. And I think that's it for me. So if you guys are going into 2019 trying to stay organized, I wish you the best of luck. I have it down to a science. I hope you guys can figure it out too. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you next week. Love you guys. As I was saying bye, the camera cut off, so okay, bye!